These mosquitoes kept coming in. Pastor Jim, he was in my office one day, he says, Pastor, why is there so many mosquitoes in there? I said, I don't know. He said, well, this fountain, do you turn it off when you leave? I go, yeah, every day I turn it off when I leave. He goes, well, mosquitoes love to lay eggs in still water. Yeah. He says, why don't you just keep it running? And now I keep it running. There's no mosquitoes in there because the water's always flowing. We got some mosquitoes in our life because we turned off the kindness. We turned off the love, and now we just got these stagnant ponds. You know, worse than that, we've allowed bitterness to come into our hearts. As long as the love of God is flowing in your hearts, look at Romans chapter 5, verse 5. May the love of God shine in your hearts and shine through you. Hey, when I come to church, I came to get the love of God so I can give it to my wife better. Give it to my children better. I get to coach a team in the city, park and rec. I want it. God help me. I want to love those referees better. That was hard for me, guys. That was hard. Because, man, my mind goes two ways when I see those guys. You look like a zebra. Anyway, by sharing your soul, you become closer. But not by giving into the works of the flesh. When we become selfish and self-centered, our life becomes cruel. When you find yourself daydreaming about how you're going to tell somebody off and what order the four-letter words are going to fall in and what one-finger salute you're going to give them. I tell you what, when you start thinking like that, you're being cruel to yourself. When you start imagining their downfall and their business running out and nobody likes them anymore and other people talking bad about them, you're hurting your own soul. Come on. Kindness is good for your life. Thinking and acting and speaking cruelly is bad for your life. I knew a man that was sentenced to life in prison. And then under President Barack Obama, he received a presidential pardon signed by the president himself. I hardly believed it when I met the man. I said, hey, it's nice to meet you. Within a minute of conversation, he said, did you hear that I got pardoned by the president himself? I said, I did hear that. He goes, hey, hang on. Check this out. And in his wallet, he unfolded a copy of the pardon. I mean, this guy told everybody and their grandmother that he had a presidential pardon. It was something he loved to talk about. Why? Because he was doomed to life in jail. And everybody he met, he wanted to say, somebody gave me a kindness. That guy was going to homeless shelters every day, feeding the people. That guy was locked in the church, preaching and teaching. That guy was so zealous for Jesus. And you'd say, why are you so on fire? He says, because I lost years of my life in a cell. So now I owe it to be extra kind. And that guy was one of the happiest people I ever met. Think about Santa Claus. Is he happy or is he sad? Even if you're on the naughty list and he leaves coal in your stockings, he's like, hey. Take that. What makes Santa Claus so happy is not all the cookies he gets to eat. He loves being a giver. Next Saturday, we're going to get to be givers. At the 8:30 service, a friend of mine stopped by and he said, Pastor, I got these watches and headphones. If any of the youth could use them, I go, oh, they would love them. And he was smiling ear to ear. He goes, I want to bless your church. I want to bless the wonderful people of Rubidoux. I said, oh, that's very kind of you. He goes, man, it makes me happy to bless you guys. I want to be on that side of the equation. Have you not learned